Hey, this is Notser, and today we're going to be talking about the Puerto Rico situation. It's not something I wanted to talk about because I don't know how much I can add to it, but the YouTube comments and the Twitch comments definitely want some documented, recorded opinion on this, and I will be more than happy to share my thoughts on it. After I bring your attention over to a news article talking about the 24-hour charity stream. So, World of Warships and Save the Children are teaming up for a 24-hour charity stream. It's going to happen on the 19th of December, and obviously run 24 hours. This is going to include EU and NA team members, and also community contributors throughout the day. It should be fun, it's not too serious, and it's for a good cause. Save the Children is responsible for trying to help protect children around the world from violence, famine, poverty, healthcare issues, and or education issues. It seems like a great organization, clearly, helping innocent children. It's kind of hard to not be awesome, especially at this time of the year. There's so many children that need help. But this stream is great. This is great for many different reasons. Obviously, helping children is one thing, but helping them through the community is also something that I think is great because it speaks to our community's commitment to overall community of the world. So I just wanted to bring this attention to you. If you tune in during the 24-hour stream, you can earn a free Santa gift container. Make sure that you have your Twitch account assigned with your Wargaming account. If you go to your Wargaming account management page, there is a Twitch login button that will make sure that Wargaming knows when you're on your Twitch account so that they can give you your Santa gift container. But one other feature of this, the donations actually start right now. You can go over to this article, and I'll link it in the video description. Click on the Donate to Support, Save the Children 100 Years donation button, and you can go into a page and you can donate a set number, 25, 50, 100, 200, and you will be giving 100% of the monetary contribution to Save the Children. But you will also have a chance to select items like large and small torpedo plushies, signed posters, rare ship bundles for in-game like the Belfast, the Missouri, the Kamikaze. I think I saw the Musashi for like 200. I think I saw some Scharnhorst as well. Commander packs, exclusive event premium, permanent camos, and a chance to division with some contributors. So it's really a win-win for any fan of World of Warships that, maybe the Puerto Rico situation is making you rethink where your money goes this holiday season. Well, if you want to try and support children around the world and give a little bit of a donation, maybe this is the right ticket for you because you do stand to benefit in some form, whether it's in-game or, a torpedo plushie. Who wouldn't love a torpedo plushie? Now, once again, those donations, they open up on the 14th. There are limited links, so it's not an unlimited amount of Missouris and Kamikazes and Belfast. It's sort of first come, first serve, but I highly encourage you, take any chance you can and try and support this cause because it's a great cause. There are so many children in the world that need help, and, if we can get, as a community, a good amount, I believe there's also going to be some rewards as well. So, I'm really hoping that by injecting this in my Puerto Rico opinion piece, more people will realize that this is going on and they can possibly donate to it because, you know what? I want to help children too. I feel like they are really underserved. Many of you probably agree. So once again, 24-hour charity stream. I'll link the article in the video description, and you can go on and try and donate to support and lock in a torpedo plushie, a signed poster, or a rare ship. Now, let's talk about the Puerto Rico. I'm incredibly disappointed by the entire situation for multiple reasons. First of all, I am an art degree major, a 3D art major, and I literally built, textured, animated, all of stuff that would be very similar to this dockyard, and this dockyard feature is beautiful. I love this idea. I love seeing a ship come together right before my eyes. I would love to see battleships, cruisers, aircraft carriers, DDs, you name it. I would love this to be more integrated into the game itself, because I think part of getting these ships is really realizing how freaking big they are. And you really don't see the scale until you see all these different cranes and cars and people working on and building it up over, a time, undisclosed time, obviously. In this example, there's a set amount of time, I think 30 days. But the dockyard could be used for so much more, and it's such an exciting feature. I mean, it's really disappointing to me that the Puerto Rico and the controversy with that is overshadowing this wonderful feature. Any of the wargaming guys that are responsible for this, thank you. This is an awesome, awesome feature in the game. I didn't know that I wanted it, but now that I see it, I totally want this all the time, as much as I can. But yeah, Puerto Rico. The grind is terrible. The entire situation, horrible. The communication has been pretty dire. It's been disappointing. The whole situation has been very disappointing. I didn't imagine we would be here a week ago. And boy, who imagined that, right? But the Puerto Rico, obviously it's a tier 10 ship. Wargaming is trying to justify the tier 10 price. They're making it incredibly expensive. You could buy it outright for 59,000 doubloons, or you could just boost for 24,000, which is 96 US dollars if you're counting. So it's a very, very expensive ship. On top of that, of course, you boost all this. It's building up in a dockyard format, which is really nice. But you also get all these bonuses. You get coal. I think on the last one, you get 2,000 steel. You get camouflage, rare camouflage, some premium camouflage. These New Year camos are pretty cool. And some of those big Santa Mega gift, big gift, and regular gift chance at a premium. All of that's great. If you were super lucky, and I'm certainly not one of these people, I don't know how you do this, but you grind out the Puerto Rico without spending a dime and not selling every ounce of yourself for a week's worth of time, grind basically like 22 hours a day. If you're someone who's fortunate, you could conceivably get 3 premium ships and a butt ton of coal and a butt ton of steel and the Puerto Rico by completing all of this. Does it sound impossible when you say all of the rewards? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It almost sounds like it was a little bit undersold quite how ridiculous it all was going to be. And yeah, okay, great. Every single tier, there's quite a few amount of rewards. I mean, these, free XP, coal, some nice signal flags that are very helpful. But on top of that, they felt like, you know what? It's not hard enough that you will be getting this ship. We really needed to make the directives mutually exclusive and really long. Those are the best 2 things I've ever combined together. There's plenty of CCs who have gone line by line and showed how ridiculous this stuff is. But it's ridiculous. I mean, it is so specific. It's like, we really need you to play Soviet, Japanese, and Italian battleships to get some citadels. Oh, but also, we need you to play some Soviet, Pan-Asian, and European destroyers. I hate to be that person, but there's no overlap at all. There's very little. There's maybe a little bit of overlap over there, but not overlapping any at all. It's a complete mess. There's just too many directives that require too much dedicated time. A lot of these directives you can't even signal flag, camouflage, boost out of, base XP. Good luck with that. Kills, you can't get any extra bonus kills. Some of the requirements, 4,700 secondary shells, 20 million credits. It's absolutely insane. But the rewards, if you were capable of doing it, and there's probably like 2 people in the entire world that can do it, they were going to be incredibly lucrative. I mean, all of the 7th directive is steel. Now, it might take you 3 days to grind out the free XP for this one 250 steel and ends up not being worth it. But there's so much reward here. Of course, Wargaming was going to overshoot this. They were just, they just didn't consider that maybe since it's Christmas, maybe since it's the new year, we don't just try and take everything from them. You know, maybe we save that for Gamescom 2020. Graf Zeppelin 2.0, maybe? I don't know, but it's just really, really, really disappointing. It's really disappointing that so much good, honest, hard work is completely thrown out of the window by so much emphasis on making money. And yeah, you can get the Gariza. This is a tier 7 Italian cruiser. I will have a review on that in a couple days, or maybe even tomorrow. It depends. Yeah, you can get it for Directive 3. But, you know, in order to get Directive 3, by the way, I've been playing the last 3 days, and I still haven't fully completed the first Directive. I haven't played this too much, but I still haven't. And then in 2 days' time, the second one's going to unlock, and I'm going to have to grind out 6 more of these missions in time for the section that unlocks the Gariza chance. It's just a mess. It's a ton of grinding. And obviously, this is exactly what everyone else said. I'm not adding anything to this. I'm just trying to share my thoughts. And it's so interesting how life works. Like a week ago, I was so excited to share with you all of the submarine changes in gameplay. And it's all blown up by this Puerto Rico situation. And I wish I could tell you, you know what? If we continue to hammer home that it's too much of a grind, it's going to change. I don't think it's going to change because I think the reward is just that high. It's that ridiculous. And yeah, it's disappointing. Very, very disappointing. The kind of grind that they're expecting is really reserved for like MMORPG launch expansion and being in like the top guild in the world, and you're trying to get up to the max level so you can raid like within the week. Like we're talking about it's a full-time job, taking off all of the time necessary to unlock. And is that really what we want for our game? Do we really want to tell people, oh, in order to enjoy it to the fullest, you basically have to treat it like a full-time hardcore job? No, we don't want that. We want people to, you know, take a break from their real job, play a little bit of ships, maybe a lot, but not so much that they are ignoring their family, ignoring their real life responsibility. And I feel like something like the Puerto Rico, it's encouraging exactly that behavior. And that's not the behavior that I personally want my game to do. I want my games to be a break from all of that. You know, the world might suck, your job situation, your family situation, all of that might be at its worst, but at least you have a game that could be as awesome as World of Warships, and I can't recommend that right now. I can't recommend that someone come to the game right now and be happy with what we're seeing in game because the situation is so grindy. I mean, it is so grindy. It's unbelievably grindy. So that's my thoughts. Completely unacceptable. Completely disappointed. As far as the communication stuff, I don't really care too much about that. You know, it is what it is, right? They can say or act like it's not happening or it's happening in a different way. That doesn't really matter because what matters is exactly what's on the screen, and it doesn't protect anything. Anything that they could possibly say cannot defend the amount of grind that is built into this system. Nothing can. And they were absolutely, this is the key feature. I would say that for 8.11, the dockyard is the #1 feature that everyone was looking forward to. And boy, to miss on your #1 feature for a patch that's ending 2019, just disappointment. Maybe 2020 will have a better version of Wargaming and we won't have a situation like this happen again. I can only hope, and I can try and steer it in the right direction, but at the end of the day, it's on Wargaming to make these choices, and only Wargaming. So, Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out, listening to my thoughts. Once again, I really encourage you guys to try and take part in that 24-hour charity stream. It's for a really great cause, and it helps World of Warships help someone else in Save the Children. I mean, children, obviously, this time of year, holidays, it's really important that we don't forget them. So, just want to bring that up. Thank you again, guys. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to check out more of my content, you can click the most recent or the most relevant uploads. You could also choose to subscribe to my channel. We do daily World War videos, first impression, how-to, news, and review related. My North American recruit invite is on the screen. You can take advantage of that. I stream at twitch.tv/Notser. Thank you, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.